General Sabo on the handwritten document which was tendered. Pardon, Manu?
All right. Which portion do you want to use? This one?
No, my lord, I'm tendering the document as it is.
Yes. Mark it exhibit and let us know the portion you want to use.
Yes,
what is the next exhibit? Exhibit, what is this?
My lord, the content of that document is a report, and at page 3, which is recommendation, because, my lord, they now had to take...
Let's mark it first. What's the exhibit number? 5-3. Mark it and then give it back to you. Exhibit 53.
I'm much obliged. My lord, in order not to waste the time of the commission, I just want to give a summary of what the report contains. My lord, that handwritten document was intercepted, and it was necessary because there was a denial to own up to it, that it be verified. So a handwritten document made by General I.A. Sabo was taken along with a page of that handwritten document, and a police report, handwritten writing expert report, was gotten confirming that it was General I.A. Sabo's handwriting. It was on that basis that he was arrested on that particular document. That is the essence of this particular Exhibit 53.
Read out the conclusion.
Recommendation. In view of the facts above, it is recommended that Brigadier General I.A. Sabo, retired, be arrested for interrogation on the suspected document, his houses be searched for any further incriminating document of this nature and others. C. Further search of Colonel Frank O. Omenka, retired, houses both in Lagos and the village is necessary for other suspected incriminating items, including documents. D. Colonel K.J. Olu, the suspected mole in DIA, should be interrogated and his house searched for possible evidence. Report hereby forwarded for your study and further directive, please. That is the recommendation. Now, sir, I see from the totality of your evidence that you take pleasure in heaping every blame on General Bamaiyi, even when, in fact, the responsibility is totally yours.
I told you, and the letter is there. It was dated 20th October. This particular letter you tendered now, it was dated 20th October. I'm coming.
Misunderstand me.
I understand you very well, and I have to answer you clearly. Because you know where I'm heading to. That is why you are trying to distort my lines of thought.
Please go on. Go on.
This letter was dated 20th October 1998.
Yes.
20th October 1998, I was already almost 3 months into retirement.
Yes.
That was the day, it was a Thursday, I remember very well, that I was arrested that same day.
Yes.
This letter was signed from Lagos. The contents of the handwritten distance was intended to be published on the pages of newspapers.
Yes.
On the person of General Bamaiyi.
Yes.
General Bamaiyi was not the head of state, he was the chief of army staff.
Yes.
So why the emphasis on classified documents? When General Bamaiyi was retired in May 1999, before his arrest in October, the same October again that we were arrested, before his arrest on that same October, he did not hand over all the classified documents with him. He is not an exception in rendering of classified documents. In fact, he tendered secret documents to this panel because he had the benefit that his houses were not searched, and that is why he was able to keep these documents and other things that would have been also incriminating.
Well, thank you very much, General. Several classified documents have been tendered before this commission. I'm only happy that you did
Why
not...
are you emphasizing that my house should be checked for classified documents? Why I'm trying to bring the import of this is to show you, because the commission needs to see the difference between a military dispensation and a civilian dispensation. General Bamaiyi is a beneficiary of democracy. That is why his houses were not searched. I am a victim of military dispensation because when we wanted to write, even in retirement, as a free citizen, we were clamped down. That's the import.
I, in fact, commend your openness, as at least you have not come here to claim any protection under the Secret Oath Act like somebody did. I'm very much happy with that, and I'm so glad with all the things that you have been saying, except that it has helped this commission to know more about the person of General Sabo.
And the person
now, what I'm talking
yes.
about is this. I put it to you that you take pleasure in heaping blames on General Bamaiyi, even when there are matters squarely within your own precinct.
The problems here, as
Do
I
you
said
agree
before,
with that?
I am coming, the issue here, as I said before, and I will always say it, is that General Bamaiyi happened to be the fountainhead of all the problems that happened at that particular dispensation. We are in Dia's case. I thought I was coming to answer strictly on Dia's this testimony that I gave. And now there is a rigmarole going on, revisiting an issue that we were punished for 6 solid months. We were punished on that. And now it is being revisited to wear me out so that I will have nothing to say when I'm worn out. That is why you are insisting that I should read in publications that I was not the author.
Well, all those would be determined by the commission. We have tendered our exhibits as part of our evidence before this commission.
That is why I'm also contributing to the commission's
Now, the point I'm getting at is this. You granted an interview where you also lied about the circumstances leading to the death of your son. I sympathize with you, but you did not tell the truth. You know that your son, who was at the NDA, was a sickler. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Now, you also passed through the Defense Academy.
Yes.
You know how rigorous the training in the Defense Academy is.
Yes.
Would you be kind enough to tell this honorable commission that if you had disclosed to the medical team at the time of the entry of that your son to the Defense Academy that he was a sickler, would he have been admitted?
It was not my duty to examine the candidates that were to go for NDA. My son stabilized. My son stabilized. He had been taken to this hospital before he entered NDA to this Professor Nwambebe, and he stabilized. There was no problem. Then, later on, he was in his 4th year when I was arrested. It was that period that he was subjected to injections and other things when I was in detention. It was the same period also my son, who was in NMS, was to be kidnapped. It was also the same period when another son of mine in the Nigerian military school, the commandant was told to find fault with him so that he can withdraw him. It was also the same period. You are now touching on the sensitivity of my family. I have to...
Hold on, just one moment. Counsel, please. For what it is worth, could we change the line of...
Well, my lord, sir, yes. I had to go into that because...
I know,
General, there is a direct accusation on my
No, okay, hold on.
You brought it.
He granted an interview. Where he made all these allegations against my client.
Let me just say, you know, you've conducted. Let's keep the aspect. Let's keep the dignity and decorum that goes with this. As long as it is, we're dealing with somebody that is not immediately here. it might just distract from the essence of the discussion. Please.
I'm much guided, my lord. Much guided. Let me take you back on the 1995 coup.
Yes.
How did you pass the videotape to President Olusegun Obasanjo?
I have said it several times. I have said it, that I passed the message to him. How I did it is entirely left for me.
Yes. Now, did you receive any response from the president concerning the message of the tape?
Yes, he got it.
He got it?
Yes.
Did he send you any feedback concerning, after receiving it, did he?
If he hadn't received it, when I granted my interview and I testified that I sent the message, he would have raised observation.
Yes. You will agree with me that having sent such a tape to tell President Obasanjo, about those who spoke loudest on the fact that the law must take its course. I will be correct to say that what you are doing, that is the continuous attack on the person of General Bamaiyi, is in consonance with the response you got from Mr. President.
Not at all. The video tapes were rendered. In that videotape, it wasn't only General Bamaiyi that was loudest in the distance.
Yes.
And I said it here. I said it here.
Would you have acted contrary to the response of the president if you had received any response at all?
That is hypothetical. Since it didn't happen, I don't know where you are heading to.
I'm asking you.
It's hypothetical.
As a loyal citizen who saw something about the person of the president, who was generous enough to have taken it to him, if you had received any response, would it have been contrary to that particular response, your own conduct?
I haven't received any response directly, as I said.
Well, I'm putting it to you that your continuous attack on the person of General Bamaiyi is in consonance with the response you received from the president.
Not at all. Not at all. I disagree with you totally.
Well, my lord, I would, like I said, stop here. I have to go and tidy up my end because my client has been in prison. I need to get more documents.
Do you have further questions to ask?
Pardon, my lord?
Do you have further questions?
Yes, my lord.
Now, how do you get the materials?
Well, my lord, I intend to, barring any adjournment that would necessitate my presence here tomorrow, I intend to at least travel by tomorrow, sir.
Oh, you want to get the facts tomorrow. What have you got tomorrow? Is he appearing?
My lord, at this juncture, I want to make...
Which one is that? I see.
My lord...
Have you got a junior? Just let's finish with counsel. Have you got a junior? If he's not going to cross-examine tomorrow, that if you're not going to cross-examine tomorrow.
My lord, sir, I am not on retainership, and neither am I being paid for this case.
You have no junior.
My client happens to be my uncle, and I have been the person doing this matter. I am seized of the facts of this case. It is only prudent that I continue with the prosecution,
So
or rather the defense of this matter.
Do you have tomorrow that is appearing?
It's Yomi Tukoya's case, Chief Yomi Tukoya.
How many cases have you got tomorrow? Will that go on tomorrow?
Definitely, it's going on. Chief Yomi Tukoya.
How many cases? You said definitely. If you have 10, now you definitely this is going on. How many cases tomorrow?
Well, we have about 8. Yes, my lord.
Well, if we do 7 and that one, yes.
I have to go.
Are they all new cases or part-hard cases?
Part hard. We have
All
the
of them.
Ashekwa's case is coming up tomorrow.
All of them.
Yes.
Well, yes, let's hear what you are going to say.
Yes, my lord, I want to observe most respectfully that my signature has been collected. A sample of my writing has been collected, and there is insistence to go to find more facts. And I hope, and I do sincerely hope, very seriously, that there hasn't been any diskette now that has been printed to carry signatures and so on and so forth. That is my candid observation.
My lord, sir, let me just allay the fears of the witness. The purpose of asking him to write and also have his signature, sample signature, there is a writing on the diskette. At the time when it is necessary to verify whether they belong to the witness or not, there perhaps might be a need for this commission to order for the report of an expert. Yes, that is so. That is just the reason, sir.
That is perfect with me,
yes,
honestly. Thank you.
So, do we say next tomorrow will be available? I want to finish this aspect of the case.
Wednesday, yes.
Next tomorrow?
Wednesday, yes, my lord.
Wednesday, all right. We'll adjourn this on Wednesday then. This case will continue then on Wednesday, the 11th. At the end of the list, commission will now rise.
Can we rise for the members of the commission, please?